Welcome to the Cohen Veterans Bioscience Post-Traumatic Stress Disorder Knowledge Map, powered by Exaptive. In our last video, we took an in-depth look at the grid and what the points represent about the terminology entities in our vast research space. So let's say we found some interesting connections in the grid and we want to find out more about the relationships between some of these related entities. Clicking on an entity tags it as part of your working set along the top of the page. You can pick as many entities as there are available to create a working set. But as you see, if I pick more than 22, I have such a large working set I can no longer see the entire thing in the bar at the top of my screen. Plus, if I stack my working set like this, you'll see that's quite a lot of data coming from all different directions to go through. But the beauty of a zap is that you can customize the way the information is presented to help you find what you're looking for. And while PTSD is very complicated, I don't actually want to look at it from more than 22 different angles at the moment. So let's pick post-traumatic stress disorder, major depressive disorder, and cell aging, for example. So we have 3 entities in our working set, and if we click on working set at the top of the screen here, everything slides to the left and we see our word cloud on the left and our working set panel on the right. And in this new panel, the default bar graph shows us that the entity post-traumatic stress disorder has more than 1,300 direct connections in the research space as I'm recording this tutorial. But that research space is going to continuously grow, so don't be alarmed if your numbers are different when you're exploring the zap. I can also see major depressive disorder in the middle column here has fewer than 50 connections, and cell aging has maybe 10 direct connections. If we click on this entity by function breakdown button, we can click and drag these columns around if we don't like the order they're in. We get a chart that shows us PTSD is linked to articles in the context of pathology 1,326 times. It's linked in the context of abundance and composite abundance in 7 articles. We see cell aging is mentioned 7 times in articles related to biological process, and major depressive disorder is found 24 times in articles in the context of pathology. We're going to save the entity by entity paths feature for our next video, because that's where the depth of this research tool really starts coming into focus. You're going to be amazed at the links you can uncover.